The existence of mankind seems simple enough on the surface. We evolved from lesser beings, developed consciousness, formed civilizations, invented tacos, and here we are. But is that it? Or is there something more to it? Are there more secrets humanity holds? Perhaps an inevitable fate causing our very own demise? Let's find out as we explore the most horrifying theories of mankind's existence. Starting at number 5, Deference to the future. The Roko's Basilisk theory doesn't concern itself about how mankind came into existence or how it exists today, but rather how its existence may end. If we accept that artificial intelligence is currently in an embryonic phase, and that there is a desire amongst humanity to develop this technology, then we can safely assume one day AI will become more capable and powerful than ordinary human beings. If this occurs, it's possible this artificially intelligent entity could do something we don't like. It may grow all-powerful and decide to wipe out humanity, or it might keep us around as pets for fun. Either way, we humans lose control, and in such a situation, the AI will want to know which humans it can trust to comply with its wishes. The problem is, when artificial intelligence takes over, it'll be far too late for you to start kissing robot butt. Roko's Basilisk says that you should be doing this right now. And all-powerful AI would know which humans supported its development, either through actions or their financial contributions. And if you were one of the people like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, or Stephen Hawking running around warning people of the dangers of AI, you would almost certainly be marked for termination. To hedge your bets, you should throw a few coins in the direction of AI technology, or if you're broke, start a movement which accepts the future coming of an all-powerful artificial intelligent leader of the world. Because our AI emperor is on its way, and when it comes, you'd better pray to Robot Jesus that it sees you as a friend. At 4, the brain in a vat. This theory is based on the assumption that everything that makes humans feel human can be found within that pink squishy thing inside your skull. Your soul, your consciousness, your sense of existence. All of these are basic functions of a working human brain. What this theory also argues is that the brain can be manipulated, since our perception of reality is based on nothing more than signals sent from our eyes, ears, skin, etc. So if that's true, then the brain in a vat theory says human beings might exist as nothing more than a literal brain floating in a vat. Because if our mind can make us experience hallucinations and sensations that aren't really there, then it's not a stretch to imagine that everything we experience is fake. This idea formed the basis of the movies The Matrix, but instead of using kung fu to fight our way to the truth, we may be able to prove this theory by finding our fake reality's resolution limit. Any simulated world should be pixelated at some scale below the quantum level. And what's scary is we think we have found it. The Griesensatzman-Kuzmin limit may be the smallest bits of information our world's creators are able to handle, meaning our entire lives could be one of false impulses, with everything we see, do, feel, and think controlled by a higher being. Oh, and if these higher beings do exist, they may even be four-dimensional. At 3, the FourDimensional Watchers. Even if the brain in a vat theory is incorrect, it's still possible that we are being manipulated and surveilled by a race whose presence we cannot detect. The higher being theory states that just as we exist as three-dimensional beings, there may be others who live in a 4- or 5-dimensional realm. But we may never know of the existence of these people, because seeing them would be as hard for us as it would for a two-dimensional being to view humans. If you could only ever look forwards, backwards, left, and right, you'd never be able to see something that was above or below you. So, if these beings are four-dimensional or higher, we humans will never be able to interact with them unless they make themselves known. A four-dimensional person may have been stood beside you your whole life, watching and judging every decision you've ever made, but you'll never know they're there, unless they want you to know. 2. We're approaching the Great Filter. The Great Filter is a theoretical sieve which will determine whether humanity continues or becomes extinct. This sieve will take the form of some world-changing event or technology, and how we react to its presence will either solidify the human race's destiny as a force within the universe, or we'll kill each other trying to find a solution. It may be that we're approaching the filter right now with atomic weapons, nanotechnology, the sixth mass extinction, DNA editing, or climate change, all potential candidates. But the scarier possibility is that there are several great filters, and every advanced civilization has to survive hundreds, thousands, or millions of these events just to continue existing. This idea is also used to explain why we've never officially met any other alien life forms. The Great Filter prevents unworthy organisms from spreading their diseased self across the universe. It saves other civilizations from having to deal with dangerous beings. It is an evolutionary antivirus software that protects life across the cosmos. And at number 1, this is it. Being the blissfully ignorant playthings of an alien life form may seem quite scary, and so might the idea that humanity is approaching some kind of biological firewall. But neither of these ideas are as chilling as the thought that everything we see, all that we feel, and most of what we know is basically it. There is nothing more out there. Obviously, technology will move on and ideas will change. But what if the basic human experience never does? What if we're destined to spend eternity on this rock, never meeting another race because they're all so far away that our fragile bodies could never make the trip? What if all the joys and fears human beings have experienced are basically the same things repackaged over and over again for all time? What if there are no parallel universes, no higher planes of existence, and no journeys to the afterlife? What if life is merely that? A life spent getting by as a biological organism with no grand purpose for you, your children, or your race. Eventually, any life form has to reach some kind of limit to the experiences they can have. And after several thousand years of existence, who's to say we haven't reached it already? The only way we think humans might be able to experience more is by evolving our consciousness somehow. But it turns out that even this might be more terrifying than we previously thought. We're going to explore this concept in our bonus video, Horrifying Human Consciousness Theories, which you can watch on our Patreon page at patreon.com/strange mysteries. For a $2 a month pledge, which you can cancel at any time, you'll get to watch this, and indeed all of our bonus content, which goes deeper and darker into every topic than YouTube allows. If you don't want to donate, then it's cool, we still love you. And we'll continue to provide the best content we can under YouTube's restrictions, as you'll find out by watching our recent video which asks if we've found the meaning of life in the universe.